Welcome back to another Wednesday of Skull and Shackles. I'm super excited to relive the hype that was from our players, especially concerning the resurrection, the return of the king, as it was.
For real.
So we're going to go ahead and start left to right. We got our always fun swashbuckler and player, Mr. Luke.
It is me, Edmond Leroux. A level 9 Swashbuckler 5, Rogue 2, Intersea Pirate 2. If anyone's curious as to what the hell I even am.
And then, next thing is Drell. Drell is our fishman, assassin extraordinaire. And he's been putting his name on the bill here lately. Let's see how that continues. Say hi. Next, we have the green. I was going to say make some kind of weird something, but I can't think of anything. So we got Hurricane.
Hello, Scott.
And it is, without any further ado, I am super happy to say, with our Wednesday night Lizard Man, Takeda is back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
Does it feel right?
It just feels right. Been having Lizard Man with.
Yeah, that.
He ain't played as a big green dude in a minute.
Well, I still have Sunday night.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Actually, wait, yeah, that's right. Dude, in my mind, he is literally just a knight. But, like, he's actually a fucking orc barbarian in armor.
Yeah.
Well,
that just goes to show how fucking useful, like a Superman-esque costume can be.
yes, or how effective a domino mask is.
Yeah. It's all in the personality, baby.
And then, of course, our captain is Lucy. He will be joining us at a later time. So, when we last left off, our ne'er-do-well pirate crew had just been exploring the island a little bit more. They took care of a necromancer that was fucking around with all kinds of things on the island. They made their way down into the deep, dark crevice of the crust of the earth, well, Galarian, and they found and woke up a lich. The lich decided not to make them all shish kebabs, Good. It's a good thing.
Pretty convenient.
His big thing was this lich was a Cyclopean oracle from the Empire of Golgon. And during that time, he saw Golgon's fall and was like, hey, dude, just listen to me. I'm going to help you out. Golgon was like, no, fuck you, man. Like, you ain't shit without me. So he's like, okay, cool. I'm going to do everything I can to try and prevent the Empire to fall. Well, he realized he couldn't do it. So he started looking for ways to, extend his life. One thing led to another. He became a lich. So he's like, okay, hear me out. You guys let me go back to sleep, and I'll do something nice for you. Well, luckily enough, him being a big dick Cyclopean oracle was like, okay, we can make this work. I'll bring back your buddy who's cursed by Cyclopean magic, and we'll call it square, right? And they're like, what? And I'm like, all right, sounds good. And, and lo and behold, the game is starting with Takeda popping boop, right out of fucking nothing. So, Takeda, ever since that fateful encounter under the sea, when you all were looking for clues to see if there was any Chalaxian informants in the area, you had been under the control of this aboleth for quite some time. And you were able to come out just for a little bit, and you could at least see what you were doing to Lucy. And while Lucy, aka Maddie, might not admit it, holy fuck, you were out to kill him. I mean, it was such a close encounter. And you had your very somber goodbye. The crew itself said its goodbye to you. But whereas a normal person or a normal soul would go to the boneyard, be found, wanting or measured, you never left. Your soul kind of got stuck in more or less a black abyss. There's nothing around you, just you and your swords. And after waiting, for what felt like an eternity, you realized, well, I can't do anything else. I might as well practice.
Sounds about right.
So practice Takeda did. That explains the reason for why he is the level he is. The entire time he was in this dark void, he was just practicing with his weapons and getting stronger and developing reflexes.
I was training on King Kai's planet or whatever.
Basically.
Oh, there's our captain.
And Captain Lucy is here with us. Say hi, Captain.
Hi,
Nice.
Captain.
Hello. I'm gonna guess. Okay.
I replied.
Oh, we didn't hear you. That's okay. So, mahogany. So, now that you're back, perhaps you've changed a little bit. Maybe you've went through some changes. Maybe not. But what we do know is you are 100% the real deal, the green, lean fighting machine, Takeda himself.
At this point, after everything is, settled down, and the realization has hit that Takeda's back, Lucy's going to jump and, air hug him.
Takeda meets you halfway. He's just like, Captain?
Takeda!
Lucy?
Takeda!
Lucy!
And every time he says Lucy, his sword gets pulled out a little bit further each time. No, there was a very huge embrace. Yeah, for the rest of the party, you all obviously see Takeda come back. The only person that I can't recall was Hera was already around when Takeda was there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she met him.
You just... Yeah.
Yeah, this is a huge moment.
We're back down. We're down one more brain cell.
Eddie, Drell, anything you want to say?
There's a clanging sound as I drop my sword to the ground in fucking disbelief.
Edmund!
This cannot be!
I squeeze him until something pops.
It's definitely Takeda!
Keep
You hear
squeezing him,
glass
I'm trying to
shattering.
You just hear,
Boom.
I pop like a cork on a fine bottle of Galton wine.
I set you down and it's just like cartoonish swings
I
of
fall to
tears.
pieces. There's a little
this is an
puddle.
electric croissant.
There's a puddle with a mustache and a pirate hat on it.
He's just like, I can't believe I'm back with everyone. I saw the River of Souls.
What's that like?
Terrifying.
Yeah. It is good to know that there will be another body of water to go adventuring on after I eventually die at the hands of Drell.
Whenever you bend down, pick up the bottle, a Tevistapali goes by your head.
Swooshing over my head. I bend down really quick to pick up the sword, but the hat is still floating in the air and it goes between my head and the hat.
I'm just like, I won't let that happen, Edmund. I would skin Drell alive if he killed you.
Oh, okay, this is good news.
Such good things.
Good to see you too, Takeda.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, he gives you a big hug too. He knows you hate it, but he likes you whether you like it or not.
I imagine that my really rough shark skin is digging into you, but you have really rough scales, so it's usual.
Natural
It's a
armor on
manly
natural
hug.
armor. It's like the fucking the Schwarzenegger hand clasp.
Yeah.
With Carl Weathers.
Yeah, Carl. I can never remember his name.
So at this point, you all are, obviously super excited. The Lich raises a bony finger and says, "I am going back to sleep."
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Good night.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
he says, he whenever you look back at him, he's wearing a nightgown and a little fucking hat. And he looks at you and says, "Yes." What?
Did you want to say something, Captain?
Oh, hey, the big dead dinosaur thing. Do you know how we could take care of that?
Well, I would say killing it would be a good option.
But it's already dead.
Oh,
I'll
That's why I
double.
said-
kill it again.
Kill it again. Do you know how, or a really good way to do it?
The undead lich just blinks as one big red eye.
You seem to have experience. That's why I was asking.
He says, Well, I suppose you could always reverse the magic with the phylactery.
What's that?
A phylactery is an item that houses a lich's soul. It should be here in the catacombs.
Captain, I have a better idea.
What?
I have a magical spell that can reverse the creature's curse. It's these. And then he just unsheathes his sword.
That reminds me, how'd you get those back?
Yeah, they're on
Did
the
you
ship.
see, Dre? I handed them back to him.
Found
You
him.
keep them with you at all times?
But I'll respond. A shining. Oh, that one chillaxing got broken.
An orange. He says he what?
Yeah, the chillaxing guy. We kicked his ass before we came down here. He was using it and he broke it.
He lets out a huge fucking sigh. And he takes off his his fucking nightgown, and underneath of it, it's just typical sorcerer like mage robes. And he says, "Well, I guess I'm not going to sleep quite yet then."
Hey, it's a good thing that we told you now before later when you needed it most.
Indeed. Now I'm going to make this. I'll be up for a couple weeks.
Oh. Well, if you're gonna be up, we're throwing a big party. You want to come?
He looks up and says, "A party."
Yeah, the Pirate Council gave me this island, and I have to clean it up and then throw a welcoming party. And they're gonna come check it out, and then they're gonna leave and probably never come back.
Indeed.
Hmm.
It is our job to make sure that this place is accommodable to the nobility of this place, known as the Shackles at this time.
I would rather not the Pirate Council find out about me.
Of course. So, wouldn't it be helpful if you could help us in clearing all of this up? No?
Well, I mean, if you're aligned with us,
Hey, Lucy.
Huh?
Let's just go kill the dinosaur, because this guy wants to sleep.
I like
Yeah,
Harrod's
but
plan.
He squints real hard, and he takes his nightcap and he kind of flicks it real hard, and it turns into what looks like a regular wizard hat almost. And he puts it on his head, and when he does so, he shrinks in size and looks like a regular human, mage.
Hey, who are you?
He looks like a man from Tolador with a very pointy goatee, kind of slicked back, very dark brown hair. And he says, "Right. I'll be down here. Allow me to know when this party arrives, and I'll help out with the entertainment."
Oh,
What?
cool.
Oh, goody!
Guys.
Hey, we're neighbors. We might as well get along. Calm down
Andy,
here.
we've made this. Nothing could go wrong.
I heard something about fighting a dinosaur.
Oh, yes, Takeda. So, there's plenty of things. I kind of take him by the shoulder, put a hand around his shoulder as I begin to walk out of this chamber. There are many things upstairs that you will be very excited to see. Don't mind the mess on the way out. This is a lot of wonder.
As you all begin leaving, you can see that the lich is mage handing things from around the area to make what looks like a workstation. And as the last person walks through the stairwell, he's kind of like Tony Stark in Iron Man, where he has all of the shit around him. He's just pulling things from here to here. He doesn't even look at the door. He just motions for his hand and closes the door as you all walk through. And from there, you all make your way back up to the top, to the old Shellish ruins, and Eddie goes about explaining everything going on since you all left.
I do it in the form of a goofy little cartoony slideshow that I drew myself.
Oh, you're like Rukia.
Exactly.
I like the drawings are equally shitty.
Yeah.
Equally shitty, but always rabbits.
Yeah, they're always bunnies.
Except
No, like they're all like just really shitty doodles, except the drawings of me. In which case, they're extremely well defined. And Drell always has stink lines drawing off of him.
Ignoring that one.
I didn't say it.
Nice.
You just have to see it.
you just see it as like he's explaining it.
I like have a little fucking the word stink lines and an arrow drawn to the stink lines.
So, the way this next little part's going to work, you will have like, a couple months until the Pirate Council is going to be ready for you all. And the Lich has got some time to reform his phylactery. So, here's what we're going to do. To make this process a little bit more fun, and for it not to take forever to do, I am going to have you all kind of like split the gang up per se over the course of a couple weeks. Each of you are going to be assigned to a different task on the island. I'm going to give each of you a series of roles. As long as you succeed, you'll get the experience as you always would. You succeed very well, you might find some little extra loot along the way. And if you do poorly, you might get a little less experience than you would have gotten. How's that sound? Sound pretty good?
I'm down to
very
count.
Terrible.
Oh, I'm down.
What could go wrong?
All right. So, as you all know, there are a variety of different things on the island. There are dinosaurs, there are undead creatures, there are zombies, there are agitated wildlife. Just a bunch of just shit that needs to be taken care
There's Drill.
of.
Wait, wouldn't he be part of the agitated wildlife?
Yes, he would. So, there are 5 convenient, different things that need to be taken care of. One of them, I'm going to type each of them out in the chat, and then send them all at once, is the remaining Cyclops. There are other Cyclops on the island besides one you've run into, and some of them aren't as nice. They need to either be taken care of or persuaded.
Oh, I will take care of some.
No. We've got our Cyclops buddies. We can all go together and, tell them to either conform or
I mean,
convulse.
yeah. And honestly, in that case, I think so. We're all being given a different job to do.
Chloroform.
Is that the case? We're all being given a different job to
I'm
do.
ready to list all of them, and you all can choose from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just see the whole list finally. Well, yeah. This is while he types all this out. What do I will inform Takeda. Takeda, there is something I've always been wanting to tell you, my friend.
What's that, Edmund?
Unfortunately for you, my kill count has surpassed yours since then.
This isn't fair. I was out of the game for too long.
Listen. Excuses are all I'm hearing out of your
I was
lizardy mouth.
dead.
That's right. Dead last!
He pouts. He's like,
fists on hips, honing into the air.
yeah.
Hera pipes up and she says, "Hey Eddie,
Hey,
what do you have exactly?"
Oh.
I think it starts off back at 0.
No, this is not fair. Captain, you are supposed to be keeping count for me. You are the captain.
What?
Yes,
Count
you.
of what?
Yes. The things that I have killed.
Oh, I've only seen you kill like maybe 3 or 4 things.
Captain,
I
you
haven't been
cannot
paying
do this to
attention
me.
very well.
No,
You
Captain,
cannot
no.
do this to me.
Captain, have I killed more than 4 things? Settle this, please.
No. Captain, yes, no.
I started holding up a couple fingers on both hands, trying to figure out like, probably.
He sweats intensely.
I don't know. Like I said, haven't been paying attention. I mean, I don't even know how many I have.
Hey Lucy, how many pies have you eaten in the last 36 hours?
12.
Oh, 12 pies, good lord.
I pull out another one. 13.
This man
All
loves
right,
his bag.
so here is the remaining responsibilities left on the island.
Oh God.
There are the Cyclops that need to be either, taken care of or conformed. There are crab swarms and like shark-eating crabs, like a majority of like kind of sea wildlife that is running rampant on the island.
Treants?
There are some jungle treants and other, plant life on the island that are up in a rigor from all the undead things running around. There are the remaining Chelish troops on the island, some zombies, some undead dinosaurs, and there is the actual part of cleaning out the fort of traps, of any kind of like booby traps or maybe a few little like hidden creatures or something. AKA, it's a big job and there's so much to do. The best way to do it is like you all are all very capable at this point.
Yeah.
You all can do this. So I ask, which of you all wish to deal with the Cyclops?
Well, I hate to say it.
I'll tell you what. You all can each pick an NPC from the ship.
Oh.
So they go with you. There's Croup, Rosie Caswell, Johnny Sims, Morgan, and Sandara.
I forgot we named him that.
So I really hate to suggest it, but we should probably send Captain Lucy to deal with the Cyclops.
Oh, actually, I was actually going to suggest that non-sarcastically.
Wait. Now we have Johnny Sins on Penis Island or Pin Island.
At last.
At last, his home.
Everything that this game has become.
He gets a home field advantage here.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I think.
Can we get a clan of Girthylos on this island?
No, that's too much.
Fucking smile. Okay. Yeah, I think the good captain, should go to deal with the Cyclops since he's already kind of made his way in with some of the Cyclops.
Okay, Lucy, since you're Lucy, since you're the one going first, you get to pick whichever NPC you want to take with you first.
I want to take the Cyclopses with me.
They were not an option, but they can go with you. But you can take an NPC from the ship.
Yeah, you get them as a bonus.
Yeah, however you want to go about doing it is what hell will say it happens.
I'm gonna take. Hold on, I gotta remember who the NPCs are.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah, I got you.
Here we go. I got it. I pulled up the helpful NPCs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Shortstone.
Oh, Shortstone is not here. He's the only one that's not a part of that. He's back at Tidewater Rock. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, I'd suggest Croup just because Cyclops is like food. You like food.
Yeah, and Croup is a great cook.
Food.
Yeah, but if Croup's not on the ship, that means he's not cooking food that I'll eat.
The fact that you eat his food willingly is a problem.
Since he doesn't drink as much, it's not that bad.
Can I take Cusswell then?
You don't want to take? You can take Crip with you if you want to.
Yeah, but Cusswell can play music.
Yeah, sure, Cuss will.
I mean, she can play the violin, can't she?
Yeah, as Scott fucking cries.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I want music as my introduction.
Okay. So, who wishes to go out the crab swarms and like the sea life?
Well,
I think
Takeda. Me and Takeda.
Both of us?
It's one person per thing.
yeah, I think Joel ought to do that.
Yeah.
Because like if they're gonna be like things in the water, that's like your area. Though they are shark-eating crabs, so that might be an issue.
And I have a shark-eating crab myself.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
That's good.
Okay, I think what we should
Fight
do,
crabs with crabs.
I think we should leave the jungle treants for last because they're sentient, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
they definitely are.
So if we get the Cyclopses on our side, clean out the fort, get rid of all the other Cheliax crap that isn't, causing them any ruckus, and then we fix that dino, they might be more inclined to peacefully coexist.
I get the feeling that the treants. I mean, okay, if we're gonna try and ally with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Actually,
A
that's
mutual
not a bad idea.
sense of, not wanting to murder each other and.
But I'll tell you what. Okay, so we'll put Drell down for the sea life. I would say if possibly a diplomatic action is going to be taken for the treants, then the most diplomatic should go. which would be Eddie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, you could go and try and well, someone's got to clean out the fort traps.
Yeah,
there's only one person who can do that.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
So who wishes to go into the jungle for the treants?
Well, do we not have another person who is persuasive? It doesn't have to be diplomacy.
Harris got means like intimidation or
Intimidation is like also a thing. Be like, listen, we don't want any trouble, but we'll flatten you if you fucking cause it.
I do not. I have a 1 in intimidation.
Do you have bluff?
I don't
Someone,
have bluff.
someone else makes.
Didn't Morgan have?
I bet it was Morgan.
But Morgan can go with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Takeda and Morgan.
Oh, Takeda and Morgan could go.
Oh, you know what? That's gonna happen.
Yeah, that'd be really good. It's like, listen. Either we take this place with you or without you. And then they just like points over at Takeda, who's really hoping they pick the second option.
Also, Drell, who do you want to take with you?
To kill crabs.
Yes.
Johnny Sims.
Honestly, yeah, Johnny Sins was like your favorite guy, wasn't
That's
he?
fucking funny.
Also known
Johnny's.
also known as Crimson Cogward, but Johnny Sins is the funnier name.
Yeah, I'll take Johnny Sims.
DM, can you pop up these character portraits for the viewers?
Yeah.
God, what is
So
wrong?
Johnny Simps.
the first one going with Captain Lucy is none other than Rosie Cuswell,
Yeah.
a fiery maid who gets her name honestly. The one going with Mr. Drell is none other than our resident Swabby, Crimson Cogward, aka Johnny Sins.
God damn it. The second can you pop that one up again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Here you go.
No, there you go. Yeah, the second you popped it up, I was like mid-click, and I clicked the pop-out button.
Oh, gotcha. And then, of course, Morgan is Morgan.
We all know Morgan.
And then, okay, so the remaining Chellish troops, like just undead things that are on the island. Hera or...
Hera.
That's Hera.
Yeah, I think Hera should take that. I would be okay with... I mean...
I would like to take Sindara because
No.
I'm not taking Croup to kill undead.
She is a cleric. That does make more
I'm
sense.
not taking Croup.
Why not?
Yeah,
He's got
she's
a chicken.
Cleric. Damn.
And he's just like, this is unfair.
This is outrageous.
This is outrageous. It's unfair.
Cockles is a cleric.
Cockles.
Who the fuck is Cockles? What? What is happening?
No, Pecker.
Oh, Pecker, yeah.
Oh, Pecker. I'm
The
sorry. Oh,
chicken.
Kyle killed Cockles. I'm sorry.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's so sad what happened to Cockles.
It's so
Who the
sad.
hell
hell's
is
Cockles?
Cockles?
Cockles died of
Cockles,
ligma.
my cock.
Fucking stupid ass.
Okay, so you're taking Sandara.
Who the hell
Yeah,
is
we're-
Steve Jobs?
We're gonna have a girls'
My
night.
balls.
God fucking damn it. Okay.
We're gonna have a
And,
girls'
and
night.
Eddie,
Great.
who I'm guessing you're going to take Croup.
Fuck you, I'm not taking Croup. not on this job. That idiot will trigger every trap as I'm trying to discard it.
he has levels in Rogue.
Oh.
Does he really?
Does he?
He's a rogue.
He's an old ass rogue, but yeah.
Ambrose Fishcat's Croup is a male middle-aged human rogue level 4.
He's a higher level rogue than I am.
Yeah, that's no shit.
Because
Well.
you're taking group.
He has his weapons that he always has on him is his dagger and his frying pan.
That's hilarious. I want to take
This is
Bofa.
PUBG.
Who the hell is Bofa?
Bofa these. No- okay. I take Croup, yeah.
Okay.
But like, I'm
Alright.
gonna do it cinematically in that it wasn't my choice. Who the hell is echoing? Someone's
Is it-
echoing.
Is it me?
Kyle.
It's gotta be, yeah, it's you. I see Takeda's mouth lighting up and already. Oh, there he is. There's a moment where like I just look over at fucking Sindara, knowing that the moment everyone takes their eyes off me, I'm just gonna be flirting with her the entire time and not doing my goddamn job. And then I see Sindara, like, exiting the room with Hera, and I am just destroyed and disheartened at that. And then I just look over to my left, and the only other person available is Croup. And I'm just like,
just smiling as like
God.
fucking like smell lines are coming off of him.
Come
He
on, Croup, we have a job to do.
he gets a couple of bottles of fucking grog and then like starts.
No, take a few more.
Oh, he does, and every one of your little helpful buddies have brought along like their own like enough like knapsacks for you and them.
Yeah.
And like time, like obviously you can come back to the ship, but you're gonna be spending a couple of weeks like doing these jobs, so they're just like preparing for like nights where you're gonna be out and stuff.
I'm gonna take my bag of holding to my room and then put my arm on one of the shelves that I keep liquor bottles on and just roll it across the fucking bar as I'm just collecting all the bottles I've got.
Nice.
Excellent. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to go from top to bottom, take a little bit of time doing each one of them, and then we'll move on. So, Lucy and Caswell. So this is kind of interesting because, like, while Caswell's been a part of the ship since the first book, the captain and Rosie haven't really interacted very much. So, Caswell is following you out. She has her violin, the knapsacks for both of you all, and you all are ready to begin your journey. So, you have 2 weeks to take care of the Cyclops and everything going on with that. How do you wish to go about doing this?
As fast as possible, so that gives us more time to have a party at the Cyclops camp.
Okay. So, do you want to go in there like guns blazing? Do you want to try and enlist help? Do you want to try? How do you want to try and do this?
We're gonna go to the first Cyclops camp. What I think was like what right here, right? Somewhere in there.
Me make some
I can't
room. Yeah, they were like in this area over here.
Okay, yeah, we'll head over there, join up with them, and I'm gonna be like, hey, we were told there's other Cyclopses. You gotta make sure that they're friendly.
One of them's like, fuck, no, they're not friendly. Are you kidding me? So they begin to explain that they're another like smaller, like or small sect of Cyclops on the eastern part of the island. While they also have their own farms, they've had disputes with their other kin for a long time. They also are all female, but they're not daughters of Romerta. So they didn't necessarily mention them the first time because they don't have anything to do with them. But there's some female Cyclops.
Oh, so we have incel Cyclops.
No! Useless!
I say, okay, well, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna, either kick their ass or,
Get some ass!
They're like, kick some ass or what?
They
lick their lips a little bit, and they're like, oh. I guess.
You can see the fucking the hair growing on the neck, the fedora forming in the head, the Mountain Dew bottles equipped into the McCaptain. McCaptain.
So I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna hop up. I'm gonna climb up the back of one of these Cyclopses and sit on his shoulder. Then I'm gonna reach down, grab Caswell, pull her up, and put him on the other put her on the other shoulder.
What the fuck are you doing? Don't touch me like that.
What? I was just grabbing your shoulder. Calm down, jeez.
She's like blushing, and she's like, I don't want anyone touching me like that. And she like goes, huff.
Well, how else are you gonna get up here? You have little legs and arms.
See, I could just ask him to like let me get in his hand.
But that was quicker.
She's like, you have to understand, Lucy. A woman only wants to be touched when she wants to be touched. You can't just touch her without asking.
Wait, so what if I get in a fight with someone and they tell me they don't want to hit them?
Well, that's different. That's a fight. But if we're friends, then you gotta ask permission first.
I see why the other Cyclops have nothing to do with these guys.
Yeah, the other
talking
stuff,
about
like listening to like Rosie and you like or Rosie bicker, and they're just like, "Eesh."
I guess you have a point. Anyway, you're up here now. Let's go.
Yeah. So, the next couple of days, so more or less, will be you all like traversing the island itself, and The Cyclops will do a job of like kind of showing you like pitfalls and like just different aspects of the island as you're making your way there. And while you all are doing so, Rosie will be playing like some music along the way.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I was wanting her to do. That's why I brought her.
Basically playing the tune you're hearing right now. Just a nice little jig. And the Cyclops are digging it up, and eventually on the way there, she'll go, "So, Captain, how long have you been a pirate?"
Well, I didn't really set out till sea till I was 16,
How old are you now?
18.
Oh, so you're very young.
Yeah. But I was born to be a pirate, so it's in my blood.
Oh, that's interesting. What about the rest of your crew?
Huh.
Or the main officers, I should say.
Well, I know Eddie goes off of sometimes about his grandfather being a pirate, so I assume...
that was horrifying. She remembers like the encounter with One-Eye Corlin.
Oh yeah, Lucy just doesn't remember that being his grandfather. It happened so quickly. It was, yeah, he's like, keeps going on about his grandfather being a pirate. Doesn't mention his dad. So I don't. Talks about nobility sometimes. So I guess I don't know how long he's been a pirate. Then we got Takeda back. He likes to fight a lot and use swords. And
he's really cool.
I like Takeda. But then we've got let's see, we got Hera. She likes to shoot guns and complain all the time. Like,
she complains more than I do.
Do you? I never heard you complain.
I try to follow Master Drell's orders.
Oh yeah, Drell. Yeah, he seems to be the most, I'm gonna do air quote piratey of us.
So what's Drell like then?
Piratey. And sometimes always wet.
All the time. This is killing my intelligence.
Like,
so
dripping.
Is dripping? Like a little fucking like thought bubble like pops up of him in like a fucking like cologne commercial, like by the fucking sea.
Fabio hair blowing in the wind. Takes off the seaweed crown and it just keeps going.
she says, "Does Drell have a soft side?"
I don't think so. His skin's kind of scaly sometimes.
No, is he nice at all, or is he just always gruff?
Oh yeah, he's always nice to me.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're dumb.
I'm what?
You're dumb.
No, I'm Lucy. The captain, remember?
She like does the whole like puts both of her fucking hands to her temple and goes, "Ooh." Like just fucking screams.
The fucking picture from Dragon Ball is like, you're either brave or stupid to come here. I'm neither of those. I'm Goku.
I'm Goku. She says, "Well, that was nice," and then she'll kind of like, for the rest of the time that you all go back and forth to like this time, she'll kind of like drop hints about trying to learn more about Drell. And yeah, so now eventually though, you all will find this other Cyclops encampment, and you'll see, I kind of like see them from afar, and they're doing the same thing that the other Cyclops are doing. They have a little Triceratop farm. They're going about doing their thing. How do you wish to go about doing this?
Obviously approach them with music.
Okay.
Sway their souls with the power of dance.
Yes.
Rosie's like, "You want me to just walk in there playing my violin?"
No, we're gonna be on their shoulders. I'm gonna give my old friend a pat on the head.
The Cyclops, "I don't know about this."
Oh, calm down. If they start anything, I'll stop them.
You promise?
Of course. I am the boss. I'm gonna give you another pat.
How does
Trust
go?
me.
Oh, okay.
Let me. He looks around for a second, and then he like pulls up a huge fucking bush that has some flowers in it, and he's like, "All right," He holds like he would hold a bouquet.
Aw, smart. Women do like flowers.
Rosie's like, huh. Like, you know, she kind of is like a little harumph and like puffs her fucking hair up when she like just like blow on it, you know. And you all make your way in there. The Cyclops are immediately on guard. There's about 3 of them.
Yeah.
And they're like, well. You know, they're just giving the other Cyclops massive shit for coming to their side of the island. Like, there's like, you know, there was an agreement. You all wouldn't bother us. We wouldn't bother you. You all decided to go play with your daughters of Omerta. And the Cyclops are just like, you know, just taking it. They're not even saying anything. And they eventually tell Rosie to like stop the music. And they tell you all to leave.
I'll stand up on the shoulders and I'll be like, now listen here, you. 1, 2, 3.
They all like kind of brandish like some great axes and kind of heave them on their shoulders, and they're going to say, and just who are you?
I am Lucy, captain of the Owlbear. By the order of the Pirate Council that rules over the Shackles here, this is now my island. However, I don't want to kick you out. I'd rather we live peacefully together. Is that cool?
They'll laugh and they'll say, we don't listen to men.
Oh,
Hey, Cuswell,
Cassandra.
can you tell them then?
She's just like, what do you want me to do? Like, she's whispering.
Just say what I said.
I don't think they're going to like that.
Yeah, well, they just said they don't want to listen to me, so if you say it, they'll listen.
She gives a big sigh and she says, listen, the captain's really not that bad of a guy. He's just really dumb. And they're like, then they all kind of like do the whole thing where like they're dogging on like how guys, all men are dumb, like laughing at the Cyclops. And Rosie kind of like cuts in. She's like, you know, like we can do this. The captain has a large crew. He took care of the Chelish, you know, necromancer on the island. And they're like, well, okay. Maybe we can do something. So, Lucy, in order to like do it successfully, I'm gonna need some type of role. So, if you can explain to me a good way to use one of your skills to convince these Cyclops to do this, then I'll say that it works. Preferably, something like diplomacy would be the best option here. But if you can use if you can convince me another skill to use instead, then we'll go from there.
Challenge him the rock, paper, scissors.
No.
Ham bone.
I'm trying to think of what skill would work for
Ham bone.
Ham boning.
Morning.
Ham boning could save your life one day.
Just start ham boning, Lucy. It's
You'd be like, what? You're trying to mug me?
I mean, I could roll diplomacy. I've only got 1 in it.
Hero point.
I could hero point, get a +8. But yeah, I mean, I would go on to say that we're cleaning up this island. We're bringing the Cyclopses, you know, under one faction, so there's no longer any infighting. We're gonna fix up the crab swarms and other bad things under the water.
You could also just beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, and we're gonna, get the big tree people. We're gonna calm them down. We're gonna kick that giant dinosaur zombie thing's ass here soon. And then we're gonna get rid of all the other, dead zombie people.
Okay, give me the roll.
I guess I will use my last hero point.
I gobble gobble it up.
Used to talk to the Lady Clopses.
If he breathe, he's a sip. That's
All right.
funny.
Temporary plus 8. Here we
All
go. Oh,
Nice, yeah. So
nice.
after we'll say that this takes like a day or two. Like you kind of give them all to them. They want to take a day to like consider it and like think about it.
Yeah, and in that time they're considering, I'll be like, all right, boys, we need to go get some meat.
Yeah. So and they go and get some of their best like stock and they bring it over there. They also bring their fermented mammoth milk.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
And
Think
yeah, they kind of like Rosie helps them like spiffing up a little bit. They get the nice loincloths out. They help slick back the like 2 or 3 hairs on top of their head. She takes some like berries and like makes them eat the berries to try and like sweeten their breath a little bit. There's anything she can do to like help these things out. And after you come back and they're like, okay, we've considered, we'll give you a chance if you're able to take care of Koenig, or if we're able to help, then sure, we'll say we'll join your cause.
Cool. All right.
And since if you can do that, we'll also pitch in. They kind of point to like their own cave, and you can see like a bunch of like jewels and just assorted like coins and stuff that they'll throw in.
Sweet. I appreciate that.
Nice. So your extent of your time on the island is successful.
Yeah, party time.
You'll gain the full experience for your portion of it, and you'll get a little bit extra loot.
Yeah, boy.
So we go to Drell and Johnny Sins. So Drell, whenever you all get ready to leave the ship, Johnny Sins is saying a prayer to Pharasma. He's a very, very, very devout servant of Pharasma. Even though he's not like actually a cleric or having like religious powers, he is a fighter and he's just a very devout servant. So he does like all the sigils, all of the markings, and then he's like, okay, I'm ready to go.
That's good.
Where are we going exactly?
Crab hunting.
Why did you pick me?
I don't know you. And I know I point over to number 37. I'm like, see him? He's number 37. He does a good job. I don't know what you do.
Well, I fight. I am quite the ladies' man.
He's also a doctor.
I was gonna say I have been a surgeon in a past life. I have been a firefighter. I've been he starts going through all these things that he's been. But
I don't need your resume.
I do have a confession.
You can't swim?
Yes, that is correct.
Good. Your job is to load up whatever me and Ripper bring back.
Hey.
And you're gonna also watch my back.
He looks at your back, it's like covered in barnacles, and he's like, aye.
Get 5 men.
Okay.
Oh, merry men.
Yeah. Fuck you, man. Let me do I'll do the jokes. When I say we get merry men, we get merry men. All right. Oh, merry men. Yeah, it's like it's like that fucking scene from fucking Aristocats.
Shrek 1.
Shrek?
No, like the scene where it's like, when I say we do it, we do it. All right, now we do it.
Yeah.
Fucking. All right, but anyway, so yeah, they do exactly that. Like about 5 of the swabbies like immediately fucking join. They're all blonde. They all have like aviators on, and they're all wearing like a white and fucking red polka dot bandana.
Good.
What?
Good.
They all say reporting for duty, Master Drill, and they say Jimmy 5 through 10.
Jimmy 5 through 10. Good. We're going to go and hunt down. Where on the island are these crabs?
On the island, they are in this cove. Or clove.
Okay. We make our way there, and when we get there, I say, all right, they're going to build a tower. He's going to sit on it. He's going to watch me. And whenever I bring a crab up, you're gonna load it onto something so we can drag it back to the boat because Lucy's gonna be hungry.
Yeah, they all just kind of get some readying eyes and oohs and ahs. So to make it successful and to do this correctly over the course of a handful of days, you're going to be running into some extremely agitated wildlife. It seems as though just the rampant dinos and all of the aggressive cyclops and just everything on the island has got the whole island in a tizzy. So, in order to successfully gather them, calm them down, and successfully hunt them, let's get 2 different roles: knowledge, nature, and survival.
Knowledge, nature. That's Ripper. Go to me. Blagow.
Yeah, perfect. So the exact reason that they're so in fucking uproar right now. Well, for one, it's mating season. It seems as though that there is parts of the clove that are kind of blocked off. So you can go about taking some time with the other Jimmies and with Johnny Sins, and opening it back up so that there's fresh, true water coming in here, which will help with the mating grounds and things like that.
Good.
But now the part of actually taking care of the more formidable crabs. That's where the survival check comes in. Yes. They have a red mist coming from them. They're glitching through the sides of the wall, going after you.
One of them's green, and its name's Eugene.
It jumps fucking 50 meters in the air.
Grabs a pelican and brings it down.
Nice. All right, so let's get a survival check.
Here you go.
Perfect. So, over the course of the next couple of days, over the couple of weeks that you're doing this, you're going to be able to successfully track down each and every different sort of giant crab that's coming to the area. There's also been some sharks that are coming to the area. A couple of different, octopuses that are giant octopuses that are antagonizing all the local wildlife, and just a variety of sea creatures. And over the course of a couple of weeks, you successfully do so, and you find a couple of little goodies, some scrolls, some gems, and just some generic gold pieces.
I will say I don't kill all of them because that would really hurt the local ecosystem.
Yeah.
But I kill
enough.
2 out of every 3.
Yeah, sure. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you definitely succeed. So now
each night we bring we haul a fucking giant mound of crab meat back to the boat for a feast.
Oh yeah, Lucy's gonna be tickled to fucking pieces.
Occasionally there's calamari. Other nights there's not shark. I eat that.
Excellent. So, third on the list, Takeda and Morgan. So, on the day that you all get ready to leave, Morgan looks at you and says, "Are you really the one I have to go with?"
Takeda scratches his head and says, "What's the matter with that? I look like I'd be more used in a fight than you."
I am appalled. All right, let's get this over with.
Well, hi, Paul. I'm Takeda.
I see what Hera meant.
Thank you!
Okay.
So, your job is taking care of the jungle. So there's treants, some other sprites and other things that are in these woods. How do you wish Takeda to go about taking care of them?
They're just creatures that are here that we just don't want them here.
Yeah, basically, some of them are sentient, some of them aren't. Some of them are angry, some of them are passive. But it's up to you how you wish to take care of them.
Takeda literally walks up to each of them that are sentient enough to speak and is just like, "Hi, I'm Takeda. You have to leave or I have to fight you."
They all so the majority of them laugh, except for the treants. Basically, we'll start with the treant. We'll do the treants last. So there's a bunch of different kind of woodland fae that are on the island, and they're all laugh at you whenever you say that.
I draw my swords.
Perfect. So I'll tell you what. Give me a strength check. This will be a pretty easy DC. As long as you succeed, we'll go from there. and we'll say you succeed. So we'll all need 2 different strength checks. So give me 1 more. Hot fucking rolls. Okay. Yeah, you take care of both sets of like the woodland fae in the area. You just fucking slice and dice them.
Jesus Christ! We send you on a diplomatic mission and you pull an Anakin.
Have you seen my charisma?
You
know what my charisma is? It's the same as my intelligence. 7. They were warns, and then I did the one thing that I know how to do.
The treants.
I feel like the smaller creatures probably like non-lethally. Like I could use my fists on those guys.
Yeah, sure.
But anything formidable, yeah. Anything that like could potentially kill me in a struggle, I probably didn't take the chance.
And at this point, so you eventually after like your 4 or 5 different days, you'll get to the treants, and the treants will say, "Well, you're so little. How could you possibly think about attacking us?"
I fought bigger.
I can't seem to believe that. I think our chances are taken well on the island. We can defend ourselves from Koenig, and we can defend ourselves from any necromancer that comes in the area. Now, please leave us.
I'm gonna roll intimidate.
Kill him, Gary.
And don't forget, you can also in this.
Ooh!
Wow. Okay. What do you say?
I look him in the eye, and I draw I sort of like flick the hilt of my blades up a little bit so they can see like the magical energy surging off of him. And I look him dead in the face with my one good eye and say, "I've slain greater beasts than you, and there are worse things that I must face yet. You will abide our laws while we are on this island, or else."
So you see like a couple of like twigs all along like their body, and then their branches snap, and you realize it's because a cold chill went through them. Like we'll call it a cold snap.
Hang yourself on
And-
the stream.
My jokes are way better than yours. You shut your fucking mouth. And they are like, "Well, when you put it like that," they'll say, "So what would you have us do, Green One?"
I guess just stay out of the way and don't cause trouble for us or our guests.
So you came here to scare us into doing what we were already doing.
Yeah, well now you're doing it extra good now though.
One of the other treants like began speaking and Sylvan to the other. And then like the other one just kind of nods and says, "Well, all right then, small one. We'll listen for now."
Believe it. And then he walks by.
Dabs. Naruto runs away.
Fucking hot ass intimidate roll. Holy shit. I did not think you could do that without Morgan.
It's the one skill I've put a few like ranks in consistently.
Exactly 5. Nice.
No,
So,
that's
over.
5 with having it as a class bonus.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
that's a charisma based skill.
Well, I have a class bonus, but it's
Yeah.
negated by my -3
Exactly.
to charisma.
Jesus.
Jesus.
So, at this point, you all be able to like, you successfully did this. You can relay the information back to Lucy. On your way back, like occasionally you'll see over the 2 weeks, like Drell hauling back crab meat as you've been taking care of your things. And Morgan's perceptive enough to know that he's caught Lucy sneaking crab off the carts while Drell's been hauling them back. But Drell hasn't noticed each time Lucy's done it.
Lucy's not been near it, but like an elongated hand goes boink, and yanks one every now and then.
And like Drell will look back, but he's like, And then he'll just like, okay then, keep your secrets. And yeah, so you succeed. It says you rolled a fucking 20 on that intimidate. I'll also say that you succeeded enough to where they'll be able to bring you a little extra loot along the way after it's all said and done with.
Cool beans.
All right. Fourth on the list, Hera and Sandara. Sandara will kind of, get kind of more of a summer outfit on. She'll be wearing kind of some shorts instead of her usual leather leggings, and more of an open blouse instead of the long poofy shoulders she usually has on. With her hair up in a ponytail, she'll say, "Well, all right then, let's go, Hera."
Yeah, let's go deal with, what was it again? And like, you see me with the clipboard, I'm just like, oh yeah. Skeletons. Shit. Alright, Sandara, could you grab some of the jimmies for me? Like, preferably 5 through 10, they're my favorite.
She turns around and you see at the same time Jimmy 5 through 10 reporting for duty for drill as they walk away.
Oh, that son of a bitch! He took my jimmies!
I hear that with my non-existent fish ears, and I look at you and I smile. A big, toothy shark grin.
I'll get you, bitch. Okay, I guess get me Jimmy 11 through 16.
So they all show up and they're a little bit fatter, and their bald hair is a little bit more thinning than the rest.
God.
They still have the aviators on, but they kind of smell a little bit more. One of them's picking their nose when they report.
Jimmy number 17, I swear to God, if you pick your nose in front of me again, you're gonna find a bullet up there next time you go digging.
He slowly pulls out a booger and then like wipes it on his shirt. It's very obvious on his shirt, and then like just looks at you.
Alright, Sandara, let's go kill some zombies. And hopefully we'll lose a few Jimmies along the way.
Like Jimmy number 17 just like, huh, I'm too good to be killed. Fast forward to Jimmy being killed by skeletons.
The reward wasn't the treasure. It's the jimmies we lost along the way.
So, since we're killing undead along the way, I'll say that to know the best way to deal with these things, while you are combat savvy, you're not necessarily undead savvy. Let's get knowledge religion for the first roll.
Can I allocate that to Sandara?
You most certainly can.
Oh, thank God.
Without their heads, they're powerless.
Yeah, so she does well enough. She explains that, the undead that you're going to be running into should be pretty mindless undead. They're not going to be any, like sentient undead. So as long as you just, take care of them the natural way, then we should be fine.
Oh, excellent. While we're walking, I say, so Sandara.
Yeah?
Well, so what's this thing I hear from the Jimmies about you and Edmund?
He's fun.
Oh, I thought there would be a bit more, embarrassment.
Well, I'd be embarrassed. He's an excellent lover.
What?
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 Would you not expect me to be honest with you?
No, I would just expect him to be...
He's very passionate.
Yeah, no, that does sound like Eddie.
You should definitely give him a try. He's definitely worth your while.
Nah, we're good. I don't wish for my breath to smell like cheese and cheap beer.
As she laughs, and she says he always claims himself.
God, I wish everyone else on the crew would.
We cut to during all this, he's very passionate. You cut to the other side of the island where Eddie is currently sinking into quicksand. Croup is not paying attention.
Croup is passed out.
He's chasing after
Pecker, yeah.
Pecker.
Chasing the chicken. It's my hand shaking, sinking into the fucking dirt.
Then come back. Sandara's like, while Eddie is nice and a lot of fun, he'll never truly have another woman. I do not believe.
Oh yeah, that whole wife business. Yeah. But you know what we can ship?
She looks at you.
I hear that Miss Cuswell has got a thing for our fishy boy.
No.
Oh yeah. I mean, I heard she likes it rough, but I didn't think she liked it shark rough.
But his skin's so sharky.
Like sandpaper across your teeth.
Do you think, everything's rough?
Oh yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
You both kind of have like the same like little thought cloud bubble at the same time, and you both like, ugh.
Ugh.
It's like a fucking serrated eggplant.
I'm like, Hair's just like, but if she's into that, I mean, who are we to get in the way for her own good?
Drell is definitely, he is handsome, but just not my type.
Handsome in like a homicidal, will definitely kill you after dinner kind of way.
Yeah, I've been a part of worse crews. This one's extremely pleasant for the most part.
Oh, well, you get to stay on the ship. You don't have to deal with all the stupidity.
That's okay. I would rather a boring life upon the owlbear than to be a slave upon the wormwood.
Don't know what that means, but I agree.
The wormwood?
Oh,
it was the vessel that we were a part of before we came here. Well, I suppose you weren't.
Oh yeah, I was busy doing like not slave stuff.
You're busy fighting for your fucking life.
Yeah. Hera has a flashback of her like killing one of her siblings in a bar and just leaving. Yeah, good time.
Oh. Hera, I must confess, you seem to be a little bit more tomboyish than I imagined.
Oh well, when you spend your entire life on a galleon, you tend to be a little more rough and tumble around the edges.
Nice.
Was it nice?
I don't know. You tell me. What was it like upon... Well, what was it? Where shipper did you originate from?
Oh, the Leviathan.
The Leviathan? And that means... she, like, immediately reaches for your fucking boobs and pulls the fucking locket you're always wearing.
Oh, it's like Hera blushes a bit, and then she's like, "Oh, wait."
And she's like, "You little witch. You're gonna bring the Leviathan to the owlbear?"
Well, I mean... Yeah.
Santa Maria.
Look, man. Look, Sindar, it's not as bad as you think. I really don't have that many siblings left. I've
Have you
killed a
not
couple.
read the news?
I don't... Look, you tell me that we have a newspaper on this ship. You look me in the eyes and tell me.
She can't read.
She, like, whips out a fucking paper from her fucking satchel.
Holy shit.
She says it's brought every other week. How do you think we keep in touch with the outside world?
I mean, Lucy never met... Oh, well, Lucy doesn't know how to read.
I know how to read.
There's a Tengu in Port Peril who's in charge of the presses.
It's at this point that you realize that Eddie usually is the one that actually gets it, and then reads it, and then gives it to Sindara afterwards and just never tells anyone.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
She says, yeah.
I'm a noble. I'm used to people not being able to read around me.
She says, of course.
Takeda can't read.
The Tengu, his name is right here. Capture D Moment.
Oh, I love that guy. His short stories are great.
Capture the moment.
That's actually the name of the guy who runs the press of One Piece.
That's incredible.
I'm also
I did not know that. That's amazing.
I know for a fact that he has a D for the middle name. I'm pretty sure it's something of that effect.
That's
Wait,
funny.
wait. Hera's like, isn't that the guy that wrote that really, really interesting poem, The Raven?
He says, that's kind of racist, Hera.
Hey, I didn't write it.
No. Anyway, your eldest sister has commanded the Leviathan.
Oh shit!
All this time, I just thought you were just another half orc.
Oh no! Sue has commanded the Leviathan.
Yes.
Okay,
last I read, it was just her and one other sister. I didn't think it was you.
Oh wait, whoa! The rest of them are dead too. Hot damn!
Yes, she went on a killing spree for the last 6 months.
That means Ty is dead. Ty's dead. That's good. Okay, well.
Okay, cool. The rest of my siblings are dead. Awesome.
Yeah, she's just like, I mean, that means I'll only have to kill one more. That's only one more Band-Aid to rip off.
So I want you to think about it in this way. So
did you have like 50 siblings at one point?
Yeah, I had a lot.
Your dad was like the Genghis Khan of the pirate world.
Imagine if you were running around killing level 9 and 10 level characters for the last 6 months. So killing about 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah.
Every other day. Imagine how much experience you'd have.
Yeah. Okay, look. Hera's dad adopted like for every town that he pillaged, he would just take a kid.
Your dad was just
he Thanos.
Your dad was Thanos. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Pirate Thanos.
Okay. Oh, you're like Gamora because you're green.
Oh yeah, and guns.
Yeah, it's taken everyone so long.
Oh
my
shit!
God, you've just been a meme this entire
I've
time.
been a meme the whole time.
But you always get Maddie's shit. Now you've turned into Maddie.
I can't wait for the sad moment where fucking Eddie has to throw you off a cliff.
I mean, I made that
God.
connection way earlier, but like, yeah.
I mean,
that'd
she's
be so
loosely
sad.
based.
Let me just fucking get up. Let me just not get out my notepad and not pull out my pen and not write that down.
Oh god, yeah, no, like she's been loosely based off Gamora this entire time. That
Okay.
I was like, I want to play someone green with
That's
guns.
really cool.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, eventually though, like after like enough like girl gab over the couple of weeks that you all are gonna have, you all will be able to find just some, zombies and skeletons that are in Shell's garb. Sindar has successfully identified the fact that there aren't any like commanding undead. They're just undead that the Chelish Necromancer was making and just letting out.
Just loose meandering issues.
Yeah, so it's like the undead outside of what the fuck is the Blood Elf city in WoW?
Oh,
Like
holy shit!
Come on,
Yeah,
WoW
we're-
player.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh my god,
Dude,
If
you were
were
you were a platinum raider. I need to hear fucking a quick answer right now.
Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm fucking like blanking. It's
probably a good thing you cancel your description, you fucking casual.
Silver Moon City.
Silver Moon. Yeah, Silver Moon.
Yeah,
had
it's
to
like
Google
with the mindless undead outside of that.
Dig it.
It's super.
Fuck
It's my
me.
favorite starting
I
city.
was thinking of fucking Darnassus, which is the home world of the Night Elves, but I knew that wasn't fucking right.
I now
More
know what
like-
it feels like whenever I talk about Warhammer around other people.
Oh man, Darnassus is okay. Wow, okay, I can't.
Yeah, we
I
can't. After the game for sure, but not now.
Can't stop you. This is backcountry.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, so Pathfinder.
Yeah.
You all are able to successfully do that. With the knowledge skill that you rolled, all the dinosaurs, the skeletons, the zombies, they're all just, trashed here. But they do pose a problem to the wildlife in the area, and the safety of the habitats as well. So, how do you wish to go about taking care of them? Do you want, obviously, just destroy them? Do you wish to, anything, is there anything on your mind about these undead that you want to do?
I mean, with the undead, I can't really think. His hair's not a spellcaster, so she's like, well, we don't have anyone that can control these. I don't want to give the Lich a fucking standing army if he does anything tomfoolerish and tries to betray us.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hera doesn't trust the fucking villains we come across on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Maybe because Hera's been murdering her siblings for the past 6 years.
So yeah.
Lol.
So I'm gonna just destroy all the undead that I find.
It's okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. So for this, we'll say since this is more of like, you'll kind of take them out one by one type deal. Give me 3 different dexterity rolls. This will count for like each handful of days that you're taking these things out. Okay.
Damn! Damn! Well,
Okay. Yeah. So you succeed on all of them. You don't hit that magic number of 25 plus that the other two have done.
Oh.
Which is okay. It's fine. You've done well, or the other 3 have done. But it's okay. So you will get full experience for what it would normally been. You won't find any extra goodies, but you did make a really good friend of Sandara along the way. You found your girl gal.
and you
gal
lost
pal.
all the jimmies.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so.
All the Jimmies were the bait. Like number 17 never said a word because he was the last one. He was like, they're all bad. I'm good. I'm the best.
Dude,
At the end of it, there's like only one zombie left, and the last Jimmy is having to be used as a fucking bait. But Hera fires 2 shots.
No, it's Jimmy 17. Like, I have Jimmy 17. Sandara and Hera are hiding behind a bush, and like the zombies approach, and he's like, I'm so good. And I pull out my gun, and I shoot Jimmy first.
And the zombie looks at the ground and looks up and says, man, what the fuck?
And then I shoot the zombie.
It's like, dead man tell no tales.
Oh no, I miss.
Sandara's like, good. She's like, thank God it finally happened.
Hashtag chaotic neutral.
Excellent. And so Sandara. Alright, so yeah, you all succeed. Any last words to Sandara before I go to Mizra Eddie?
Oh, no, Hera's just now gabbing with Sandara about making sure that Cuswell and fucking Drell get together and have a very aggressive baby.
More like Suswell.
Yeah, like you're like laughing about it like all the way back in your ways and everything like that. So now for the last one, our last final friend.
The one sinking in quicksand.
Yeah, the one that'll haven't seen him.
Okay, so it's one fortress that I have to disarm. Yeah.
Correct. You
So-
you're going to start with like before you leave. You have Croup.
Okay. Yeah.
Croup will laugh. He'll say, boy, excuse me, Mr. Edmund.
So yeah. So I would like to open the scene in a very Eddie way, if that's possible.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we obviously just made a beeline to where we have to go, and of course we came across an issue along the way, but whatever. We got there like day 1, and we have like a week to complete these jobs, right?
Yeah.
It's at like
a week to 2 weeks.
It's like day 5. Eddie hasn't done shit. He's
Nice.
just been laying around drinking and enjoying himself. Just kind of meandering throughout the parts of the fortress he knows aren't trapped by this point, and just kind of tinkering with stuff and just being a lazy worshipper of Cade and Kalian. Raiding whatever stocks of like vintage wines this fortress may or may not have. Just chillish fineries.
Yeah, after a couple of days, or the handful of days you've done it, like you found some like jewels and everything that you and Creep are both wearing.
Yeah, Croup and I are like, you know the movie the fucking Lighthouse, where we're just like bickering at each other throughout the day, and each night we drink ourselves fucking stupid and just have a grand old time. It's a lot of that, and there's even like weird imagery of a mermaid that keeps haunting the two of us. At one point we get in a sword fight with one another. We get to the part where we're actually wrestling on the ground with like knife into each other's throats, and then we like realize what we're doing, and then laugh it all off that exact night. And then day 5 happens.
And then he throws you through some drywall.
Yeah, exactly.
Just about to say that.
When he does
Well, in this
that-
case, it's like a weakened stone wall.
Yeah, he throws you to like a weakened stone wall, but he accidentally sets off a trap, which is a quicksand trap, and Pecker goes like flying away. So he's rushing to try and get Pecker as you're sinking in quicksand.
Oh yes. And then day 6 finally rolls around, and Croup is the one that realizes, hey, we have a job to fucking do here. And that's when this actually goes on. Eddie's like, it's okay, fine. I suppose it would not make a very good place for a party if it was trapped. I'm not cleaning this up, but I can disarm the traps. So, I suppose I should go about this.
Because I can help you as well.
Indeed. I'm gonna kick his chicken into where I think its place is trapped. Like this! I have a bottle in my hand, and boom, kick the fucking thing.
Packer goes.
Feathers fly
As
everywhere.
he falls into like a fucking like middle of the room, and he goes. And he's like just like walking around.
See? That room is not trapped.
When you step into the room, my pressure point goes down.
Ah, I see. I have been made a fool.
Packer will stab you. We'll just say like an arrow shoots through your hat.
There's a lot of that goes on for the next several days.
Excellent.
The way we actually do this, I play a drinking game with Croup.
Okay.
Because he actually shows me that he knows quite a bit more about like disarming traps than even I do. So so since I realized that he and I are actually kind of on the same level of disarming these things, I then see a potential to drink more while working. At least the working is,
while you're saying that, Croup is thinking the exact same thing about you.
Excellent. So, that's more or less what we do. Is what kind of we're making the game up as we're going along, because what fucking kind of game would you make with comes to disarming traps like this? So
yeah, exactly.
If we want to take a page out of the Witcher's book, we have to dare each other to do something, or like a truth or dare situation. If
Yeah, sure. We'll do that. So we'll start off, and we'll after a handful of times of you doing this back and forth, let's go ahead and get one disabled device check from you.
Oh, absolutely. You can see this, and boom. Oh,
Perfect.
That was a bad roll.
That was a bad.
I have a plus 19.
God, that was a bad roll. So, Croup will ask you, okay, truth or dare?
Dare, of course. As a follower of Kate and Kellyanne, I must always accept any challenge.
I dare to give you all your alcohol.
He'll say, I dare you to share a drink with Pecker. Whoever drinks the amount given first has to go through the next room.
You're on. And I look at the chicken. The chicken looks at me.
The chicken looks at you, just goes. Bark, bark, bark.
How do I do these?
He says, "Oh lad, all you need to do is just put it as much as you want to down in front of him, and he'll do the rest. Don't worry."
I curiously just lean forward, pour a little onto the ground in front of it, like this.
Whenever you blink, it's gone.
Oh!
Pecker just goes.
Finally, where's the opponent? I just turn one bottle up next to it, and then start chugging another bottle next to it, and then I fucking lose.
Whenever you put your bottle down, there's two gone.
You win this round, chicken.
Pecker just. Bleh.
Now that is the kind of foul language I can follow.
Wow. Okay, actually, I'm gonna let Drill kill Eddie now.
So, at this point, you'll go back and forth, and it's your turn to ask Croup.
Okay, I'll say, okay, by this point I've been drinking quite a bit. Okay, man, I tell you this. Truth or dare?
I'm too old to be daring.
You're bigger chickens than Pecker is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. An old man can't be getting around like old Pecker. He's too quick. Truth.
Okay, I see. Let's see. I don't want to do my whole loads here. Okay. Did you guys ever know my father?
No.
No.
Knew your grandpappy.
Okay, so this is fair.
But your father, the only time I heard the old man talking about him was when his deathbed.
Oh? Well,
He was supposed to come take over the ship, but he never came.
no, this is... I wish I knew who my father was. I would ask him this. Oh well.
Supposedly, he was in Galt.
I knew he was in gold. I was there with him. I was younger though. Anyhow, my turn, and I go to disarm the neck strap, and I fiddle with it quite a good ways. And see, that should have it, and I turn, and a fucking axe swings around. And
Drell's hanging onto the axe.
it fucking hits me right in the neck. I don't have a head anymore. I turn, and my head pops out of my jacket. Okay, now it's disarmed.
You hear a "damn it" from the shadows.
Oh, nice. So on this one, since it is Kroop's turn, he'll go.
Oh, okay. Watch him fuck this up. Wow. Way to go, Kroop.
Kroop will successfully do it, and he'll say, "All right, Edmund, my turn.
Okay.
Truth or dare?"
Truth.
Chicken.
Hey.
He says, He thinks on it for a good couple of minutes. You even wonder if he's falling asleep on the job.
I poke him.
And he'll say, "Why does the son of One-Eyed Corlin choose to be part of a ship instead of having his own?"
Eddie kind of smiles and kind of scratches at his jawline and looks around a little bit, starts kicking at the ground with still the smile, but has a bit of a nervous kind of carry to his weight. He says, "I don't know, Kroop.
Is it because he doesn't plan on staying here for much longer?"
That opens my eyes, and I'll snap my expression over and say, "Now you listen here, Kroop. I'm all for the pirate life, just like my grandfather was. I don't know. Being a captain requires so much more responsibility. I'm not for it."
Here. I've gladly only ever been a swabby since I was a wee lad.
Yes. You made a very poor one at this. And an even power cook.
Oh, now that's not fair. Lucy's dad never... He shuts up.
I keep laughing, and then I just look at him with a smile.
He just goes back to drinking his drink.
I am going to slash at his bottle so that the second half of it, the bottom half, just falls to the ground, and the liquor just pours out.
In his other hand immediately. with nimbleness, with a nimbleness that definitely does not portray the way he looks.
Yeah, he's also pretty drunk, so that's that coordination is staggering. I'm going to say, "Do you want to run that by me again, Kroop?"
I don't think. I think you must have misheard me, Edmund. Too much drink.
You're right. My bad. I believe it's my turn anyway, huh? I'm going to kind of wiggle a finger through the air and use my create ale spells to just fix the bottle and walk away.
Yeah, he'll laugh. And give me one last able device check, and we'll call your part of the mission square.
Kerplow! Boom! 20!
Holy fuck.
Okay, so since I rolled so well, here's what I actually do. This entire fucking time, I've been setting the traps up, because I like looking the place over. I've been running one over on this dude. He's been thinking I've been doing nothing for the past like fucking 5 or 6 days. I've been looking the place over and I know where all the traps are. That's why I've miraculously avoided all of them. I just knew where they are and what they did already by this point. So I also figured out that they were all attached to one central system. So I was setting all of this entire time. I've been setting all of the traps up while I've been playing this game with him to all not correctly actually disarm themselves when I do it. But, like, just so that they, you know, they are not super dangerous. And then, at the very end, I say, okay, Trusa there.
He'll say, you know what? Dare.
How did you know our captain's father?
That's not a dare.
Tell me how you knew our captain's father.
He's like, he's taking off his cooking hands, like twisting it in his hands, and he says, "You can't tell the captain."
I'm an expert at keeping secrets.
I'm serious, Edmund.
Okay.
He looks at you and he says, he gives a big sigh and he says, "When I was a young boy, he was the captain of his own ship and I was a swab on it."
You was it? What? Wait. Oh, that is very interesting. The swabby on his ship. What was the name of the ship?
The Albatross.
Oh, the Avalon. Wait, that one? It was. Oh.
Some of the ships in the Shackles have been repurposed throughout the years.
As he like says that, I'm gonna like start fidgeting with a stone in this castle wall, and I'll just let him continue.
He had been sailing the seas for many years before that, and probably he was a good captain, a good pirate.
Of course, one of the best I've ever held.
Yes, he is truly a sight to behold.
Wait, is? Or was?
What?
You said that in the present tense.
No, I was mistaken. He couldn't possibly be alive now. It's been over 100 years. No one could be alive now.
I'm going to hear that and then look at him and then realize he's probably, if I try and push him further, he'll say that is a different truth or dare or whatever, and the game is over. I know that the game is over by this point. And I'm gonna go, you know what, Kloop? I think you have had too much to drink. And I'm going to reach into the hole that I pulled a stone out of the wall. I'm gonna reach in. I'm gonna pull a lever, and every single trap in the fucking castle disarms at the same time.
He shits himself. They all go off, and the castle goes fucking ballistic for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you just hear like gases emitting, axes swinging back and forth, arrows coming out of walls, pikes coming up from underneath the floors, sand pits activating.
You hear a broom. You hear a broom hitting on the floor. Keep it down up there.
The lich is banging.
I'm like just got my hand in this hole, like looking at him as the fucking castle shaking all around us. I'm just staring him in the eyes. I'm smiling, waiting for it to be over.
There
For about
has to
10
be,
seconds. Go ahead.
there has to be at least one fucking explosion.
Yeah, there's like it's like waiting for that 5-second pace between the last pops of popcorn, where I'm like just waiting, and then there's like the final.
Yeah, an explosion like pops the roof of the place off, and it falls back down on top of the place like perfectly.
Okay, now we can go back, and I like just happily walk past him.
Just kind of like, oh, I almost lost my cool there. As he begins going back down to the albergue with you all. So, congratulations. You all have successfully the last couple of weeks taken care of everything on the island except for Koenig. At this point, you all have Trance to your side. You have some extra Cyclops to your side. You have a good little, we'll call it a raid party, kind of put together.
Ooh, we can Dino Gate pin him in and then beat the fuck out of him.
So, my recommendation is, you all still have plenty of time to, go back to Port Peril and come back before it's time for them to come, and make at least 2 trips back there for supplies and come back. Mm-hmm. You go back to Port Peril, sell all the loot that you found along the way, get some extra supplies, some things that might be good for the encounter, and then, come back to the island fully prepared to do so.
Mm-hmm. Can I get
because everything's done on the island now except for taking care of the world boss.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it possible to get holy bullets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drell will pipe up and say, yeah, we could probably get some at the Callistrian Island. They can just bless them. And they probably...
Actually, Callistria is a chaotic neutral god. She wouldn't be... She doesn't have the good alignment.
Yeah, forget. Lust and vengeance does not generally breed a good person.
Where the
hate
fuck are
fucking
we?
is...
Oh, there we are.
Good people don't hate fuck.
But yeah, you can totally buy... you can get ammunition enchanted. It's the same cost, but you get more of it per cost. So it's I think it's 50 bullets for the same cost as enchanting a weapon.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah.
So 1,000 gold.
Well, you need to have at least a +1 on it, so...
Yeah.
But at the same time, do we really want to go all the way back to Port Peril and then back over here?
Yeah.
No. Well, like you said, we have enough time to make 2 trips. We can do
Yeah,
one for...
I will say, if you went to Quint, it is a little bit closer. You could probably, honestly, go there and back and still have enough time to make 2 trips to Port Peril. It would be an extra... it's not as far. And you don't have to go through as many islets
It's also,
to get there.
there's probably other... We don't have to go to a Callistrian thing. There's probably other
Quint's the
places.
second biggest city in the Shackles, so there's going to be more places there. So I would say Quint would be fine to go to.
Plus, it's also Lucy's husband.
It is Lucy's fiance's city.
Is it?
It is. She is the mistress of Quint.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to get married soon.
Remember, guys.
The marriage ceremony is supposed to be happening at the party.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Remember, guys. She's not going to be Lucy's wife. Lucy's going to be her husband.
That is pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate, yeah. I'm not even sure if fucking Lucy is aware of what marriage is. He's probably like Goku and thinks it's a type of cake.
Yeah.
That's an interesting kind of pie. Marriage? Never had that before. Is it
I
Galton?
like marriage pie, and Hare's like, no, dude.
No.
Eddie's crying over his bottles. No, you don't want to get married.
Is it porridge marriage?
Again, Eddie had a very good marriage. He loved his wife, and she loved him.
Oh.
Or did she?
So do we want to go to Port Peril, get things, then after we kill Koenig, go stock up on supplies in Quint?
Oh, a baby.
It's just Josh T, don't worry. So we'll just make it easy and we'll say Quint.
Yeah.
We'll do Quint.
Yeah. Once we deal with the big dinosaur, Hera would feel more comfortable going to Port Peril, but knowing that there's a big old fuck you T-Rex on our island.
All right, so here's the part of the story where I'm getting ready to give you all a fuckload of experience and gold. Okay, So I'm gonna have to get the gold total together one more time because I accidentally cleared it out. But I do have the experience total for you. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what I'm getting ready to give you is a lot. Okay.
Yay.
So because this is worth 2 weeks of you all traveling.
Oh.
Doing these missions and things that you would have been doing as a party. But we've expedited that process to make it a little bit easier for you all and for myself. So, do you want it?
Give me the jids.
Yeah. Give me the
Nah, I
number.
mean, I don't know. Do we really need it?
No,
Yes.
yeah, that's fair. I won't give it.
Okay, cool.
Wait a minute.
All right, so we'll move on. So,
Oh my fucking god!
all right. I mean, it's not that much. It's a total of like 50,400 apiece.
I can't breathe!
That's a lot.
Okay. You've killed him. You killed him, boss. But someone ring the bell. He's done.
Oh.
Explain.
Speaking of ringing bells, I asked Takeda if he likes the woodwork on the ring.
Oh,
Takeda, since you've been gone. Okay.
God damn it!
I couldn't help myself.
Neither could I.
Takeda just
Has
says,
done some craftsmanship along with Eddie. Eddie's the actual woodsman or the actual craftsman here, and it looks beautiful.
Takeda's like, oh, that looks lovely. Who's that supposed to be?
It's you dumb lizard.
Nah, I'm much more handsome than that. A nice gesture, though, Trell. And he pats you on the back.
I go to Eddie and I get a drink.
At last!
So we'll say that as you all are making your way to Quint, you've loaded up with all the goodies and everything. Drell and Eddie are going to sit down and have a drink.
A drink?
I've been like Mr. Bartender, it's just you two at this time.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna drink with him. I'm going
to have 7. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, okay. If we leveled, then I can do. I'll just do 9. 9 bottles of the finest. Actually, I'll ask. I'll say, Dre, finally. So tell me, what is your what beast do you wish to tackle this night? Monster Hunter, as I have heard. I'll kind of like elbow gently you, hearing that you've slain so many crab monsters.
I'm wearing one of their pinchers as a shoulder pad right now.
Yeah, I'll say, what kind of creature do you wish to attack on this night, Whiskey? Rum? Grog? Wine?
Single shot of rum.
Ah, come on, Dre, we can do better than a single shot. I'm going to, hand you a cup, an entire, glass. No, nay, a bottle. And it fills itself magically full of the finest rum my magic can create.
So be it.
I will give myself whiskey.
I'll drink it.
It is very smooth, but with a nasty little yip of a bite at the end.
Okay, I have to ask, how do you do this?
You see, there are many powers provided to the Worship Acadian. When one, you're probably aware of this, similar to how Sindara performs her magic. She worships Besmara, and Besmara is willing to provide some magics to her for the worship. I simply am such a devotee. I've learned a trick or two, and it is through my belief in the god of ale and adventure that I am able to do this. It is hard to explain. I am such a drunk. I am such a drunk.
I'm not in shark form. I'm
yeah.
Typical me.
I say I am such a drunk. I can make alcohol.
Yeah, I saw you make somebody else drunk the other day.
You saw that, did you not?
I see a lot of things.
Yes, it is easier to say. I can, in the same way I create alcohol with the powers of Aeons, I can channel these powers to my weapon. And I'm gonna tap the cutlass on my hip. And through these powers, I can make someone as intoxicated as I typically am, eh?
It's a nice power.
It's very nice, yes.
Well, you know what?
What?
I give you a sharp-toothed smile.
Eh?
Kind of looking like Thor smiling in that fucking picture.
Yeah.
Cheers. And I hold up the bottle. And I'll clink it with you.
Yes, I clink mine.
And in one drink, I down the whole damn thing, and then I eat the bottle.
Now, that is proper worshiping Galen, eh? And I'll chug mine, and then becoming... Okay, chugging an entire bottle of whiskey on the spot. That would be...
Oh yeah, you're gonna be slickered. Pickled.
I'm indeed a soused. I'm...
You're in the throes of this.
So, how was it, well? I made it especially for you, and could say it.
Delicious. I'm
Thank
going to regret it immediately.
Why would you regret it, Red?
Because there's shards of glass in my mouth. And I spit out blood.
Oh. I don't know why I thought that you could digest those.
I don't know why I did either.
Would you like another? I would numb the pain.
Yes.
Excellent. Now,
And I will spend the rest of the night before we get to Quint getting rip-roaring drunk with you.
Excellent.
Is this his last supper? Is this what this
Oh
is?
God.
Will no one stay awake with me?
So, the way this is going to work is, you all are going to be able to, after a couple of, about 4 or 5 days of travel, get to Quint. You might run into a handful of things along the way. And as you get close to Quint, you do run into one thing. You all begin to hear the awfulest, I mean, just worst thrashing. It sounds like there is a fucking storm coming from the other side of like a little islet.
Oh shit.
But it's a beautiful day.
Oh, that's odd. Oh wait. Oh no.
You all wish to go investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, there's like we need to travel the ship there?
Yeah, like as you all can like, you all kind of really can't miss it. It's like once you all sort of get past an islet or like a little islet,
We start hearing
like,
nonsense.
you start hearing it. So you're gonna like start seeing it as you get past it.
Yeah, Eddie will beg, nay, near demand the captain that we go investigate, because that sounds fun.
Harris seconds this.
Onward we go.
Excellent!
So, as you all begin rounding the way, the thrashing of water and what sounds like breaking of stone, and you couldn't really tell because you thought it was like thunder claps at first, but as you round the islet, you realize it was the screeching roaring of a creature.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's us.
What is it?
A three-headed shark.
Oh. Hello?
Hell yeah.
You-
Oh! Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it's a three-headed shark.
Three-headed shark attack.
So that is not a three-headed
That's
shark,
huge.
Krupp says, as Krupp is literally putting on his brown pants.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
is that a sharktopus?
I actually am aware of what this is, and I'm I'm putting on my brown pants too. You just can't tell.
Is a Luska.
Yeah.
What?
What's a sharktopus?
Yes.
Oh.
It's- It's not at all concerned with you all.
All right. So who's ready for me to draw them a new character tonight?
It's
Is
me.
As you all like go past this thing, you see it is fucking fidgeting around in fucking like circles. And when you get a good look at it, it looks like one of its heads is like dead. And there's just two of them like up trying to like something. There's something like running along its back.
Huh? I run up to the crow's nest and grab the spyglass and get a better look.
Yeah, you see what looks to be someone in a fucking like really shitty looking like tattered robe running along his back.
I'm gonna shout. There's someone. There's someone on its back, killing the thing.
Who can kill this thing? I say from inside of a fucking longboat as I'm preparing to abandon ship.
Whenever the warrior goes to like attack its like far left head, one of the tentacles reaches out and throws him against this rock formation, to which the guy begins in like you just see him kind of hit and crumble against the rock and then begin flying just like Superman style towards the Luska again.
Oh shit.
And then just kind of in like a weird a weird volley, like the creature is doing everything it can to like fight off. Like you can tell that these two have been here for a long time fighting. Until eventually Lucy, like you're getting kind of like a good front row action. You see the guy's golden sword begin fucking glowing, and then he gives a fucking volley of just slashes against the left head, which it goes limp. And then as the creature goes to attack him with the main head, he slices through the top of it where its like brain would be, and the thing finally goes down.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
And
I'm
you
assuming
see him
he's
just kind of standing there.
Yeah, I get a better look at him. Who is it?
Yeah, he takes a couple of seconds to like steady himself and shake himself off, and then he pulls his hood back.
Yeah.
And there's this guy sitting on top of this thing.
Oh fuck.
A half orc covered in scars.
Oh fuck!
Oh Lord! You want to pop that up for us all, ladies and gentlemen?
It's that boy.
There he be.
That'd be
They're not gonna. No. If you want to just make the icon large, maybe if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm going to. Don't I have him right here?
Okay. There he is.
So, taking on Aluska by himself for some reason, there is a half-orc in golden armor with a golden sword who is riddled in scars. He seems to be extremely proud of himself and seems to be talking to no one, as he's just smiling at the fact that he defeated this creature.
I shout down, "He's got to join our crew!"
I say from the boat that I'm lowering into the fucking water, saying, "No, Captain, if he's able to kill one of those things, he definitely is too dangerous for us."
But he's got gold armor. That means he's cool.
He looks up and he sees you all, and he said, "Like you see him
start waving."
Oh, and then he'll kind of click his heels together, and he'll begin flying towards the ship.
Where did this come from? I'm so confused.
So, to explain why everyone's hype, that is Maddie's character he played in our playthrough of Rise of the Rune Lords. And a remarkably powerful fighter. Yeah, so we're all kind of shaken.
Core only.
Yeah, core only. Well, not really.
Core
at
with
the start.
Maybe like a couple options.
For anyone that remembers back in Book 2, Raiders of the Fever Sea, the crew ran into a little druid gnome called Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
Mr. Ed had not a dragon turtle, but a giant tortoise named Shelly. He explained that there was a migration of dragon turtles in the area going to Dyak's Tooth, a large island in the middle of the area, and that he had embarrassingly lost one of his friends.
Oh shit, it was Grick. I thought he was talking about another turtle. No, he's talking about another member of the fucking Sahedron heroes.
So Grick lands on the ship and looks at the party and says, "So, Can I help you?
I'm gonna hop down. Like, yeah, you need to join my crew.
You could teach me how you did that.
Oh, fans. It's always nice to see some fans.
Fans? No, we're pirates.
Okay.
Oh.
So now that he's nice and close,
Kill you.
now that he's nice and close, would I recognize one of the fucking Sahedron heroes as a noble?
Give me knowledge and ability.
Okay, I can do this. How's a 20 suit you?
You 100% recognize Rick the Scarred.
I don't move. I think that his vision is based on movement, and out of fear, I don't move.
He says, "Well, I thought there was 5 of you, but I only see 4 now. Strange."
Huh? 1, 2. Oh, you weren't counting Ripper, and I point to our giant crustacean crab up there.
Makes sense, obviously. So you're a pirate. So are you here to steal my treasure? As he pulls out a sword.
No. We heard a ruckus. We came around. We saw you do some badass shit, and now I want you here to invite you to the crew.
Well, I already have my own crew. I'm the leader of the Sahedron Council.
I'm gonna snap my finger. Daggone it. All right.
Well, not really council, and I'm sure there's some that would argue, but I'm the leader. I mean, it's obvious.
I begin fidgeting, and I say, "What? Why are you here? We are nowhere near Valencia."
Because a certain gnome doesn't know directions.
That was that at the Gallius?
Wait, Harris says, you mean he doesn't know where he's going?
Shut the fuck up, Ella! Now is not the time!
That's funny.
Oh, thank you, God.
Rick was always one that liked jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's greenskin humor, Eddie. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Takeda looks at his own arms and goes,
We are in so much danger right now.
Good one.
What? Why are we in danger? We haven't done anything wrong, right? I looked great.
He says, "Have you seen an eccentric gnome anywhere?"
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
6
Do you
months.
have any idea how little that
Roughly.
narrowed it down?
And it was before you joined us, Sarah.
He was probably traveling with a tortoise.
Yeah, big turtle.
Should fit in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that small anymore.
It's about the size of that rock.
Of course it is.
Where'd
He
we
was
see him?
supposed to be putting me in a mirror, and I can't find him.
A mirror.
Of course, I must be the strongest in all of existence. I must train.
Oh, you trained with mirrors?
What? Of course
like
not.
No,
It's
he
like
obviously
Shadowboxing?
trains with giant things.
That makes more sense.
He looks at the sparring ring and he says,
I'm-
"Oh, do you all fight?"
I, at that, am going to tackle Takeda to the ground. Tackle him. No. That is a simple totem thing that we have on the ship.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
we
a
fight.
shame.
You see Takeda trying to raise his hand, and 5 other guys tackle him in the background.
Like the rest of the living jimmies, just dog pile.
You all do seem to be fairly capable, but I must confess I'm a little tired. It wouldn't be a fair fight.
Okay. So, this has been fun. If you're looking for Edgarius Pot, the other member of the Sahedron Council,
I walk up to him and cast Restoration. There you go, fight somebody.
I will then say, if you're looking for him, he went that way last time we saw him a few weeks ago.
He see where everyone's covering Takeda, he sees where Edmund's the only one with a sword. And he says, "Oh, a swordsman.
This I get
How good are you?"
I throw it into the distance. No. It's simply I was polishing it. I am just a mere scrubby.
You throw it to the side, and you hear a voice go, "A man that throws his weapon. He is no real fighter.
Wait, what did you just say?
Oh.
His weapon unsheaths itself and is floating next to him, and says, "I said that you are no real fighter. Someone who would throw his weapon like that."
It's somehow back in my hand, and I get really close to this fucking guy, knowing he's gonna obliterate me. And I say, "You think that's right back now? What is the name of your weapon? Click. I know. I've heard the stories of your intelligent weapon. I did not think that it had such a smart mouth, though."
He doesn't. He's fine. Don't listen to him.
No. Hey, okay. How about this? Takeda! You and me versus this man. I have honor to about.
Himself free. It's just like anytime, anywhere.
Takeda just stands up effortlessly, like causing.
I
People
dive
to fall
in to
off him.
save the Jimmies who fell off the fucking ship.
Excellent. He says, "I'll tell you what. Let's make it fair. I will fight just like this. Well, we'll have a little friendly sparring match. If you all can hurt me, well, I guess I can sign your sword or something."
You can admit that I'm an actual swordsman. How about that, eh?
Well, you'd have to be one first.
Ha!
You listen here, you.
He's like grinning fucking fiercely.
Okay.
He says, "If you win, which is highly unlikely, even to put a scratch on me. If you win,
It would seem a lot of people have done that already, eh?
people, nay, I've been fighting this beast for 6 hours.
Say, so who puts those scars on you then?
Myself,
Eh? Okay.
for each victory.
That is interesting.
Are you a legendary fighter or a legendary talker?
Both.
So yeah,
I have
we're,
good jokes.
we're totally gonna like start the fight, and then like
Yeah.
there's gonna be a bell that rings, and then the camera's gonna pan back to us, and we're both gonna be flattened, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like he's gonna be like Captain Morgan posing on both of you all, and he says, "Well, I must admit, you all did better than I thought you would. I definitely broke a sweat. Well, at least one, I think."
A sweat.
A single sweat gland.
I just have like those like spiral eyes from being dizzy and knocked out.
We're just like passed out back to back.
He laughs and he says, "Ah, well, I really must be going. The least you can do for me, entertaining you all, is take me to the nearest city. If you could take me to Magnamar, that would be great."
Where's
Your gnome,
What's that?
I'm just gonna continue moving the boat, and I say, your gnome friend went to Dahawk's Tooth.
Dahawk's Tooth? That's not in Varisia.
Neither are you.
Of course I am.
No, you're in the Shackles.
It's at this point that I stand myself up and I say, Rick, you are as far away from your homeland as I am.
He like looks to you all.
You're currently in the Shackles, my friend.
The Shackles.
Aye.
Yeah. You know,
That would
pirate homeland.
explain the pirates.
Yeah.
Aye, that would also explain all of the pirates. Wait. Okay, you know what?
I hate that gnome.
I think I do too now.
He went to Dahawk's Tooth?
Yes. It's
What was he
North
doing
America.
there?
Turtle mating season.
He's an idiot.
Think he was going to the Turtle Club?
He is turtly enough.
Okay, both of you can die, and I would feel fine.
Edgarius, while extraordinarily, well, Edgarius, he is intelligent. He was mentioning something about a dragon. He's like pondering, and I I cannot. I know it's not Augerlod.
Huh?
What is the name of his sword?
Preceptor.
Preceptor, thank you. Preceptor is also like doing the same grunting, like he is. And Preceptor will say, "Is that not the dragon that he was mentioning that could be waking up?" And he says,
Maybe.
"Oh, right, ancient dragon. That makes sense. Tell me, could I find a vessel at this near city to take me there?"
Probably.
Well, good. I suppose I'll just ride on your ship till we get there.
Wonderful.
Tell me, is there anything to drink?
Oh, there's plenty to drink. Just ask Eddie.
Yes,
Say-
there's plenty of water to drink.
Water?
Hey,
You really are dull.
yes, I'm very dull. Just like your face.
It's definitely not a sword.
I must say, I am quite funnier too. And
You
more
know what? Na boo boo. Stick your hand in doo doo. Ah, so takes it.
he'll laugh, and eventually someone will come up with some grog, and he'll go, finally, someone that knows good taste. What is your name, sir? And he'll go, my name is Croup, but you can call me Fish Guts.
You traitorous bastard.
He grins and he says, I'm not pissing him off. And he said, "Hey, come with me to my cabin. We'll have plenty of rum there."
This guy's lucky. I fucking gave him a +4 to his level advancement in Rise of the Rune Lords. Fuck him. Fuck that level 20 fighting son of a bitch.
At this point, Grick will be on the ship with Croup until you all arrive in Quant. Why do you keep doing that? Okay.
Oh, we have 2 different songs playing at the same time?
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, the jukebox being kind of weird. All right. So, basically what's going to happen here is you all will arrive in Quint. Grick will say he is going to Dahak's Tooth. Fun fact, Edgarius didn't say where he was going. He said he was going in one of the Dahak islands.
Yeah.
So, he will be going to the same island that Mr. Ed's on. He'll find him eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And he just says that he's going to help Ed take care of a dragon or something. He's sure it's fine. He's sure it's fine.
Follow the trail with the most problems, and you'll probably find Mr. Ed.
Well noted. Good day. And he'll take like a small little, more or less kind of like very small sailing ship with a handful of crew members, and he'll head that way.
He turns his sword into a fucking oar and just strokes one time through the water, and it causes him to
like a motorboat.
sail.
Excellent. You all will have time to buy and sell here, and then you'll be able to make your way on. On the day that you all get there and arrive, let's see, everyone will be leaving, and I think, I think Drell wanted to do something really quick. As everyone's leaving the ship, Drell's wanting to speak to someone.
Yeah. It's been some time. Like, Drell, as soon as we get to the shore, I go on land early, and then we come back and we've been unloading, reloading, unloading some more. I find Eddie.
Hello. It is me, Edmund Laurent.
Edmund.
Hey, Drell.
You turn around and you see that I'm a shark.
Oh, you're a
Trust
shark
me.
again, eh?
You feel a pain in your chest. You look down and there's a knife in your heart.
I legitimately look down. With all the funniness and silliness has been removed from my expression, and I just have blood running out of my mouth, and I just say, why? And I just collapse to the ground.
I look around at the crew.
Yeah, but this time the rest of the crew shows up as Drell has done this.
So we all witnessed this?
Like, you all witnessed him holding Eddie's body with a knife in his chest.
I go to tackle him.
I look one last time at Cuswell, and I dive off the ship.
I dive after him.
Well, at this point, Drell is taking out a few measures. There's a little bit of grease and things in the way, and Drell is able to hop on Ripper, and Ripper is using his jet ability to go somewhere unknown.
Well, fuck.
And with that...
What just happened? Oh no!
We're gonna bring this game to a close.
We are gonna have to kill Drell.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I'm ready.
So, with a lot of exciting things that's happened, what will become of Eddie and Drell? What the fuck is Drell doing? And how is the crew going to respond to this? I greatly look forward to finding out next Wednesday on Skull and Shackles, Island of Empty Eyes. Until then, this is us at the Take 10 Gaming crew, and everyone say goodnight.
Good night.
God.